Electricity on the Big Island of Hawaii is provided by the Hawaiian Electric Light Company, most commonly referred to as HELCO. Waikoloa Village is primarily serviced through transmission lines running along the majority of the Mauka edge of the village, a span approximately 1.5 miles long. This video consists of 3 separate flights filmed on an unusually calm day, inspecting the entire length from north to south. We have an approximately 20-foot wide utility access easement road between these transmission lines and the village. This road is frequently used by residents as a hiking trail and almost always has a number of goats wandering around. I received an important clarification from our environmental control manager about terminology before filming this video. This road is not either a fuel or fire break. It's simply not wide enough. In the past, I've referred to it as the Mauka fuel break and heard many other residents do the same. That is a misconception, and I apologize for any confusion in the past. We do have several true fuel breaks in the open space Mauka of the village. I will be doing an aerial overview of those in the near future. There are 3 access gates to the road. The first is on Paniolo, right after the main intersection with Waikoloa Road, across from the KTA and behind the Waikoloa Hills apartment complex. The second is approximately in the middle off of Pakanu Street. This access point is generally called Nando's Trail among residents. The third access gate is at the end of the village where Kokea Street butts up against the road. Outside these official access points, you can see quite a few residents' driveways connect directly to the road without fences or gates, which could prove useful alternate access points to the firefighters in an emergency situation. I didn't measure the exact spacing, but you can see the concrete pads with manhole covers on the Mackay side of the road every 1,000 feet or so. Those are underground water access points for the fire department to tap into. The main reason we did this inspection was to document the current state of the trees under the power lines. Truth be told, they are actually in fairly decent shape. There's only one section near the Nando's Trail Gate where they appear to be encroaching on the lowest wire. That said, trees grow and represent possibly the single most immediate threat to this village's safety. Clearing these trees is the current highest priority for Team Rubicon, the volunteer organization working through the month of May to help reduce the fire hazards in the village. I'm looking forward to filming a follow-up video later in the summer to celebrate their removal. The second largest challenge, and one we didn't discover until driving the roads ourselves, is that the road is incredibly rough at some points. Very specifically, the first hill south of the Kokea Street gate and the first hill north of the Paniolo Avenue gate are both quite steep and covered in fairly large loose rocks. We didn't feel comfortable attempting either an ascent or descent in a stock 4x4 Tacoma, so had to resort to entering and exiting through the Nando's Trail gate. I have been told that the new brush fire trucks recently purchased by the county could almost certainly make it up either hill, but honestly I'd prefer for that to be demonstrated and practiced in advance of an emergency. Some type of additional grading and basic surface treatment would be ideal, but I'm no civil engineer and don't have any specific solutions to suggest. All in all, the area around the lines is in slightly better condition than I expected, although the hazard does still remain. I'm very grateful for the work Team Rubicon is doing and look forward to the follow-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and subscribe and visit us at www.wildfirewaikoloa.org.